Here we go. So this is going to be the Winter Championships 2022/2023 because it is now 2023. This is the third place playoff. Best of 9. Winner goes to the grand final to face Futurama. Before that can happen, in the top northeast corner of Tournament Odyssey, we have Masterleaf playing as Traveller 59. And that means in the southwest corner, it's Shoktrepet playing as Mock.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he's sticking with Mock. He stayed with Mock the entire tournament, right? So I'm not surprised by this. But I don't know how his Mock's going to be up against Traveller. I've not really seen it in the entire tournament. So
He did play against Futurama's Traveller, but that was really messy.
yeah.
That series.
Oh yeah, good point. He lost that series, didn't he? That's why he's in losers bracket.
He did end up going down, but I mean, Shoktrepet sticking with Mock makes sense because, it's a big cash prize tournament. You want to play your best faction. Maybe you got another faction up your sleeve if you need, or maybe another 2 factions. But generally speaking, there's nothing wrong with playing the same faction throughout the tournament.
Yeah, that's true. Probably a buggy scout. Is Leaf going to go Seeker scout, or is he just going to try and scout with 2 buzzers? Very low on the buzzers. Or yeah, he's going to go. He's going to go Seeker, I think. No, yeah, is it?
There's no buggy scout coming.
Oh, I guess they're both going Harvester. I guess he's not against Black Hand, so he doesn't have to worry about flame tanks.
So I mean, the thing that I've sort of learned with Trav is you don't actually have to scout their base, and this is true with most grins. You don't actually have to go into their base at the start. You just have to scan out across the middle of the map and just see if anything crosses the halfway point, because it's going to be disintegrators or it's going to be dev core.
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of always you just want to scout the middle, pretty much always. Only against Traveller you go a little further in to see if they've gone speed disintegrators, but EMP on the MCV. EMP in the MCV? What?
Should be able to get that buzzer.
Yeah. Oh, he's not. Why did he not EMP again?
Oh,
There we go. He waited till the last moment. That's a little delay. That's going to be a bit annoying. Yeah. Especially when you get EMP'd.
Scrin have that animation delay both on the deploy and the pack up, whereas the other factions only have it on the pack up.
Why has he got 2 bikes out? Why has he got? He's going 3 bikes, 4.
Well, I mean, Leaf did go for some Seeker tanks, so it's actually gonna help him out here.
Shock needs to move his bikes. Awaken coming in. Not another buzzer hive ready. I think this is just going to be annoying to Leaf. He can't go refinery. Oh, he's going speed on the back of this.
You know what I think he's going to do? I think he's going to go fast shards. Remember that strategy that he did on this map versus you?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if he'll do it here, though. Tournament to be able... Oh, 2 bikes. Loses 1 straight away.
Mock squad loses a member.
I think he's just...
EMP on the buzzer hive.
I think he's just going to run across the map with Seekers. And the synths. I mean, MCV being packed up, he should know something's coming. Yeah, he's built Awakened. He knows it's coming.
I mean, he's just moving the MCV a little bit further just because he's not close enough to that field. So nothing.
But you'll know. Yeah, but nah, you'll know. You know there's something coming because that's such a big delay. Oh, wait, does he not read this correctly? Just build an engineer.
That engineer should be dead. Alright, maybe not.
Gonna lose a harvester. Seeker's on the left as well. What is Shock doing?
Yeah, losing a harvester to 1 Seeker and 2 disintegrator squads. Wow, that's classic Leaf play there.
Yeah, I mean, Seekers are gonna go down on the left. There's more descents on that right side. Engineer didn't die, by the way.
He's losing, but he lost quite a few bikes in his main, though. Like,
yeah.
Seekers aren't yet dealt with.
He lost a lot. Plus, he doesn't know about the disintegrators on the Seeker on the right. His scouting's not the best here from Shock.
Look at the Awakened squad up there. 3 full health squads.
Yeah. He's totally gonna... If he doesn't see this, he's gonna die. He's got a shredder turret.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That'll kill 2 harvesters. If he doesn't have a shredder turret ready on that bottom side, he's dead.
He's got 1 queued, but I mean, he's putting it in 1 spot.
Rip. He's got to use the cloaking field on these disintegrators. It's the only way.
Yeah, but that's 3 grand. I don't think it has 3 grand at the moment.
But 2 harvesters? Ah, it's too much damage. What is... Ugh, Shock with no scouting, really.
In the main as well, he's just doing the same thing. These Disintegrator Seeker hit squads are actually going to get another harvest.
Oh my god. He just needs to put... You just put Shredder turrets down preemptively around your base against Traveler, always. He's playing good here, but Shock is, for some reason, just not putting Shredder turrets down.
I like the Leaf play right now. These little hit squads of Seeker Disintegrators, like, you don't think that they'd be that effective, but he's just coming in from every angle constantly, and he's just pulling Shoktrepet around a lot.
Yeah, like, Shock is really, really in big trouble here. Like, Leaf's so far ahead now.
Well, you got to remember, when we look at the APM graphs, Shock's APM is pretty visible, around 80 average, whereas someone like Masterleaf's he's probably got the best micro in the game.
Yes, yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, if Leaf plays the micro game, he should just win because he's got such a huge advantage there. He should be aggressive like he's doing, and it's paying dividends. He's just out microing Shock right now.
I mean, a lot of the times, though, you go by wins with build orders. So the chance for Shoktrepet is to win with build orders against Traveler. You have to play a certain way against Traveler to win, and he's just not playing that way. He's playing it wrong. You need to do what Technique does, like 2 War Factory always. If he went 2 War Factory, this wouldn't have worked, because Buggies would have shut everything down.
Oh, another Harvest is going to be on the main.
Yeah, he's completely dead here, if I'm honest. He has nothing.
Shoktrepet floundering.
He has a tech, but, I mean, Leaf has a tech. And going Mechapede with Prodigy, the famous Mechapede Prodigy push, and it's a nightmare to kill.
He's going to get another Harvester, maybe? Oh my god, one more shot.
Oh, it just saves it.
Oh, look, there's more here. What is this?
Oh my goodness. Lose another
like
Harvester there. Yeah, he's lost so much. We'll just say this is a warm-up game for Shoktrepet by the looks of it. Did he not warm up before he played? I don't think he warmed up at all. I think Leaf warmed up, but Shoktrepet, I don't think he's warmed up at all.
Leaf, we were playing.
Oh, there you go then. Yeah, I think Shock is just warming up here because this is not a good game from him. He is completely dead. Like, all these Venoms are going to do nothing against these Mechapedes.
One of these Harvesters has to be pulled for repairs because it's just so low.
Doesn't kill, aims ahead, but doesn't kill it. Prodigy's going to come in. He needs to kill these Mechapedes. Teleports away. He's going to sack it for the Prodigy. Oh my goodness, that is not how you do it. I mean, he's going to get the Prodigy, maybe? He has to get it, though. Oh my god. Oh, bro. GG. That is unfortunate for Shoktrepet. He's going to lose this game.
Dude, outclassed.
Yeah, he got outplayed there.
This is the Masterleaf we were expecting to see versus Futurama.
Yeah.
Versus Traveler, I'll always send rifles to the black parts of the map because I'm
like,
dude,
always.
If anything comes down there, you got to see it in advance.
Exactly.
But here we are on Tiberium Rift. This is Shoktrepet's choice. He did get schooled a little bit in that first game, but hopefully he brings it back. But on the southeast side, playing as the Yellow Traveler again, it is Masterleaf, and Shoktrepet will be in the northwest corner. He's sticking with Mock. Bike, that first game.
Yeah, it was well played from Leaf, really. A masterclass of Traveler and what it can do. But at the same time, I feel like if we saw 2 War Factory there, if he plays the standards the way you got to play against Traveler, it wouldn't have worked. But I think Leaf knows how Shock plays, so he played into Shock's playstyle. The bikes made no sense from Shock. I mean, I can see what he was going for, but he didn't react correctly. If you see Leaf pick up his drone ship, and you have a refinery down and he's moving his drone ship to get a better position, you obviously know he has disintegrators, right? You obviously know something's delayed. He's either going tech or he's going to synth, but Shock just didn't read it for some reason. And anyone else, I think, would have been able to read it. It's very, not the best from Shock there. But well played from Leaf first game.
Yeah, I think Leaf would have watched the replays of some of the past games, perhaps, and trained against fighting Mock But
Yeah, I mean, Shock just needed even if he put that refinery down, he had 3 harvesters. Leaf had nothing on the expansion on his. He just needed to put a second war factory down and spam by buggy, and he would have been fine. But yeah, I think Shock was in a good position with the Awakens. He slowed him down. He saw Leaf didn't have an expansion, but he still didn't react correctly, and that's the big difference between players. Sometimes they know 100% what the other player's doing as soon as they scout one individual thing, but it seemed like Shock just let go of the ball there and didn't quite realize what was going on, even though it was quite an easy read. But this time he's gonna get the Awakened in again. I mean, he needs see, he's slow with these EMPs yet again. Look how slow. No. Ah, it's terrible.
Seeker tank gets
just
out there.
Bad. I know, but you just go for the drone ship. All those EMPs didn't, literally nothing really. Didn't do anything. It was, it's just really odd. One Seeker on the top here from Leaf. Oh, there's some bikes out again, so he sees this.
I mean, that's what the Awakens were for this eventual bike push, but Leaf with 2 Seekers now, I mean, you're not going to do anything about that.
He knows it. Yeah, he knows it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Both EMPs go down and miss.
Did he fire both EMPs?
Yeah, and then he EMP'd the power plant, not the drone ship. There's 2 buggies at home, but only one's hitting the Seeker. That Harvester's nearly dead. He's gonna have to pull it. Why is he not reacting?
Oh wow, if he loses a Harvester to 1 Seeker tank, that's going to be embarrassing.
It's dead if he does, but I don't think he will. It'll just live, but it's just... Oh, it's close though.
One more shot.
Yeah. We used to see tech from Leaf. I don't like it because it gives Shock a chance. Second war factory comes out.
Well, he's not building anything. He's building now.
Yeah, he's building now. He's a bit late on it.
Yeah, big stall there. About 5 seconds where nothing was building.
Yeah, I like the 2 war factory now, but I think he had time to put a refinery down first and then go war factory. Second war factory last game would have made sense, but this game, I don't know.
And look what
it is going to be good against the Mechapedes, but I don't know, man. Mechapedes will win.
Shock's moving his MCV, I think, to give himself more coverage with the oh man, that's a mistake. He's accidentally packed it back up again.
Oh, he's moving it again. Okay. He needs to stop production on these units and build 2 more harvesters for the lower bottom and 1 refinery.
Well, no shards coming, which means it is going to be 1 base mecha. This is a really old strategy. I haven't seen this.
Yeah, he's going to go Prodigy as well. He's going to go Prodigy. And he's going to use the Seekers to... So the Seekers are going to be a pain in the ass with the Mechapedes.
Yeah, there's not enough bikes. I mean, the Seekers can just be out front to take the rocket shots.
Scorpion tanks is fine. Shock only has 4 harvesters on his main field. This is such a big mistake. I don't understand this play anymore. It's quite bad from Shock. It makes no sense. It's like you just... I don't get it. Refinery's in a terrible position at the front, so then Prodigy can jump in and grab it. I mean, there's not even enough to counter the Prodigy, let alone the army. Why does he have an engineer coming over? Did he sell his drone ship? He sold his drone ship.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's pretty powerful though.
He's all in on 1 bait. This is, again, Leaf bringing out a completely different strategy from game 1.
How does Shock not read this? It's so obvious. What are you doing? Go back.
I mean, he knows there's obviously mechas now because he can see them.
Oh, he just lost. He's losing bikes against Seek Buzzers. Oh my god, what is this? Where's that Prodigy? The Prodigy will just end the game. Here we go.
Well, he gets the assimilator.
Oh, mine air control was terrible actually.
Yeah, didn't get anything.
He's gonna lose this. He's gonna have to sell the MCV. He has to sell it. He has to sell it. He has to sell it. No, don't pack it. Oh wait, he used his area. Oh, he packed it. What a muppet.
Oh, he needs to sell that now. He does.
Now he can EMP. He can EMP the bikes. Didn't EMP the bikes. Prodigy's still not down. If he sold that MCV, he would have been fine because he had 2 war factory. Shock's not building. He's not building anything. He could just go buggies here. Yeah, he's dead.
Prodigy's gonna
Shock
get away.
Is playing. Yeah, he's playing extremely bad from Shock. I mean, he is sick. He said. Obviously, that's why there was a big delay. That might be the reason, but he's just not playing. I think this is just going to be a sweep, if I'm honest. I'm not seeing Shok being able to play anything proper here.
Wow, look what's coming for Leaf. He's just got a huge ball of forces coming.
It's over. You got extra money for the MCV cell as well.
He knows that there's no MCV, so there's no shredder turrets, so he can literally just build a jillion disintegrators, and what's Shok gonna do? He can't do anything.
Well, he's playing the game. He's playing like he's against GDI, and it makes no sense to me. He doesn't. I don't think he knows how to beat Traveler if he's playing like this. I don't know what it is, but this is not how you play against Traveler.
It's just gonna.
You're better off going GDI here. Yeah, he's gonna focus it down. And GG, game 2. It's gonna be 2-0 to Leaf. He's dead.
Well, the first game I think Shok played alright, but this game here definitely.
Yeah, he played fine, but yeah.
He sort of let it fall apart in this one. But we got to remember the mind games. Leaf is playing hell mind games with him now with these double traveler pick, 2 different really powerful strategies which Shok had no clue about.
But
Leaf though on point with his gameplay, and Shok once again has another map choice. Tiki Turmoil is going to be his choice, and in the southwest corner we have the man Shoktrepet playing as the red mock, and that means in the northeast side, leading 2-0, it's Masterleaf as the Traveler 59. And by game 1, again, I thought it was fine by Shoktrepet. He just got completely outdone. But yeah, game 2, he made some very questionable decisions, which just led to a quick defeat.
Yeah, game 1, he actually was in the lead at one point. He delayed Leaf. Leaf had to move his MCV because he's going speed, and Shok had 3 harvesters. I think if he went to War Factory and he just went by buggy, he would have been in a great position, and Leaf probably wouldn't have done any damage if he scouted correctly, but that's if and buts. Game 2, I don't know what to say about that. That was, yeah, that was watching Man City against, I don't know, who's bad in the Premier League? Against Chelsea at the moment, I guess. I guess Chelsea are getting done over by Man City, yeah. So I think Leaf's Man City at the moment, and Shok's probably Chelsea or something. Not doing great. I don't know what the game 2 plan was. He only had 4 harvesters on his main field. He didn't even have the right amount of harvesters there. That made no sense to me. And especially if you're going to War Factory, it makes no sense if you're not selling your MCV. And Leaf just played, Leaf's playing brilliantly. Like, Leaf is playing on point, and if Leaf's playing on point, you really need to play on point back to, be able to stand a chance. So, unfortunately for Shok, first 2 games not looking good, but maybe he can pull something back.
He could be a bit nervous as well. And speaking of that, if I was Futurama, watching those first 2 games would make me nervous, seeing what Leaf just did in those first 2 games. He knows he's going to be in for it as well. Futurama also has a very, very low APM, so it's very concerning if Leaf wants to play like that.
The APM's not, I mean, as long as you have over 100 APM, you're normally okay, because Kane draft is normally more about strategy and build orders, if I'm honest, and kind of timings with everything. As long as you scout and read your opponent. I mean, APM does obviously play a factor in any RTS, but it's not StarCraft. You don't need like 500 APM. But I think if you just react perfectly and counter, great. I think you're in a good shot. So if I'm Futurama, I watch these games and I think, okay, I know what to do against Leaf, and I know what I can expect, kind of thing. And that's what you want to watch for. I mean, he is going to play probably Traveler as well, so if it's a Traveler mirror, it could go either way that way. That APM does matter in Traveler mirrors though, so I'd give the advantage to Leaf. But last time they played, Futurama did win, but Leaf looking on point today, so that might not be the case today.
Yeah, I wouldn't fancy
Shoktrepet. Yeah, I wouldn't fancy Futurama either, but you never know. Alright, Shoktrepet finally got the amount of harvesters he needs on his main. He does go Refinery. Now he needs to go second War Factory, and then Refinery. That's what you want to see. And then you want to go Tech. I just don't see the reason to play Mock against Traveler. This is making no sense to me. That's my other big concern. Mock is great, but he's not playing as Mock should be played against Traveler. He's playing it like he's not, right? Scorpion tanks, bike buggy, infantry. It's very strange to me. So if he's Mock here, he should just go straight into Tech. After the second War Factory and the second Refinery, into Tech. And you want to get the Redeemer, beams out second MCV for the top. You always want a second MCV. As you know, Prodigy can just come in and take your MCV. So if you have 2, you can whack down towers everywhere. That's where you want to go. Mass beams as well, right? Mass beam, EMP, enlightenment.
It's
One Seeker coming in from Leaf.
always easier said than done. Easier said than done.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got so much to think about, so much to do in the game. There's always going to be that imperfection in a build or control, but it's about who can make the least mistakes, really.
What is what is Shock doing? This build makes no sense to me. I'm not seeing anything I like here. Infantry against Traveler, I don't get it. He needs to whack Shredder turrets down as well. There we go. He needs to whack 2 or 3 down. Because Leaf's just gonna swarm a host. Not swarm, sorry, I was watching StarCraft earlier. Buzzer swarm him. The Buzzer hide thing, the support power. Wow. And all his infantry's gonna die. That's dead if he does that, I think. Although he can get most of them rockets. That's a big army. Those rockets are dead if he does it. Oh, he's not going to do it. He's going to save it. Okay. Not getting his blue Tiberium. Neither player getting blue Tiberium. Playing a bit weird there.
Yeah, it's one of those maps where you should be able to get it pretty early on.
Yeah, you should be going right now. I mean, it's too late for Shock because he can't go out on the map because of the Traveler. Where's another Shredder? There we go. Oh, okay, I do like the Tiberium Troopers. Oh, his kills. This is really good for Shock. Really, really good defense. Because he stopped the stealth detection with the Seeker. Right side. Okay, he's ready. Look, he's learning. He's ready again.
He's going to lose his spike, but yeah, Leaf trying to employ a similar strategy that he used on Odyssey, but that EMP, not only did it stop the Seeker tank, it blocked the disintegrators behind it, which are now coming back. So two-pronged attack.
Shredder turret. Oh, no. What are you doing? Shredder turret. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
he needs to aim down the disintegrators with the buggies, and he should be fine. This is bad from Leaf. I don't like this from Leaf.
A phase.
Oh, he's gonna wormhole, I think, right? No.
Yeah.
Why would he phase?
Phase is usually indicative of something, some type of tricky play about to happen when you phase in this situation.
Shoktrepet's forgot fast legs, so that's a big mistake. He's not upgrading. I've double checked.
He's going for it now.
Yeah, he needs the Venoms out as well.
I don't know what the disruption tower is forming. There's Seekers everywhere.
Yeah, these disintegrate. I mean, these cultists are going to come in. That engineer is not going to be able to get. He's going to grab a harvester, I think. He's got to aim down the cultists with the buggies. Oh, what are you doing? Aim down the cultists. Oh, he's going to teleport them out as well. He can put both of them harvesters together and teleport them. Secret, where's? Oh yeah, he teleported both the corruptors.
He teleported the cultists instead. I was like, what's going on there?
That's just bad from the Shock again. He could have defended that really easy. It I just can't see Shock taking a single game. I have no idea what his build order is. I have no idea what he's doing.
He's got an idle harvester as well.
He doesn't. He has bikes there. The tower's been taken. Don't go up there.
Leaf has got the high ground, and there's literally nothing Shock can do about that right now. He has some infantry coming around the top, but maybe...
I mean, Shock's just getting bullied because he's not playing this correctly. Everything is the wrong decision. Apart from like where he built the infantry, that was okay in the end, but past that, I don't know what he's doing anymore. He's let Leaf have map control. You don't really want that against Traveler, right? You're the one who's mock. You want to start building. This is why you need the 2 war factory to have map control.
Well, Leaf recaptures Shock Spike for the second time because Shock actually managed to get it back.
Oh wow!
These mechas, man.
He's dead. Yeah, I can't see it anymore.
I mean, these
Venoms are going down.
Dismech is in there as well.
You went Tib Core. I don't mind it, but yeah, again, Tib Core means no beam, no supercharge. Means the Prodigy will be hard to kill. Does kill one of the Mechapedes. Not quite getting that second one. Harvester's going to go down with blue Tiberium as well, bottom. Oh, he's going to run these bikes. Oh my god. Just quit. Go next game. And it's over.
He's going to lose all of them, I think.
Has nothing. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
I mean, he's not even going EMP coils at the moment, and I mean, there's a hexapod out. I mean, I guess he's mock, but you know.
He's mock, yeah.
It's always nice to have that.
But he's not doing anything correctly, unfortunately, for Shock. Yet again, he's having a bad day, unfortunately. It happens, sometimes you have bad days, and it looks like Leaf's having a very good day today, and Shock, not so much.
I think.
I mean, it's a best of 9, but I can't see him coming back if he's going to play like this the whole entire tournament series.
Yeah, no supercharge. Something's upgrading now, probably supercharge. But I mean, I think Shock's plan was to just bunker down, but Leaf again ended up just containing him, and so the bunkered play just didn't work.
Yeah, it did nothing. Well, nothing's working. Nothing's working. Ah, wormhole. Prodigy. No beams. He's going to teleport the hexapod over and then put the Prodigy in the hexapod.
Oh no, maybe he's not going to put it in.
Oh,
Venoms are coming. He's going to have to.
Now. There we go. Yeah, now he does.
I don't know why he teleported away. He could have destroyed that ref.
Yeah, I think he's just worried about EMPs.
Oh yeah, the chain EMPs.
Not expanded, so very. I mean, it's still over, but not expanded at all. So it is a very one-dimensional build here. No anti-air on the Mecha Beads, but it doesn't matter.
Even if he chain EMPs the hexapod, Shock has got nothing to deal with it. Yes.
No damage. No damage.
His harvesters might get killed.
Yeah.
Consolidation, but yeah, you're right about Leaf. He's only just expanding, so he's out of Tiberium, but I mean, he's got better units out at the moment.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's just taking the piss now with assault cruisers. But he has to be a little bit careful because
he's got phase.
Oh, that Prodigy. He can't phase his air though, can he?
I don't know why he went packs against all these laser guns.
Shock! Oh my god. What?
I don't think he saw that shard, that missile battery. I don't think he saw it. He was too focused.
He might have actually been okay if he kept that alive.
Yeah, Masterleaf losing quite a few harvesters now.
Yeah, he might have actually been. I don't think he could have won, but he might have done a much better job. It's over now. Because that EMP, he could have kept EMP in the hexapods. There was no Prodigy, there's no expansion. And he got his MCV back. It would have been a close game if he would have killed that hexapod.
Yeah, I don't know what the packs are for. I mean, he doesn't have any Tiberium to actually build enough of them to do anything.
I think he's just taking the mick, I think. It's not for a real reason. They're not good here. It makes no sense. He just did it because he knows the game's over. But Shock could have made a comeback there. If he didn't lose all them Venoms and killed those warships, he would have been actually in a good position. Because Leaf only has 4 harvesters. 5. Oh no, wait. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, 8. 1 on the blue, yeah. Never mind. I didn't see it. But yeah, he would have still been in a better position if he didn't lose all of that, unfortunately. Because he could have killed both warships. He could have kept spamming to kill that hexapod, and then we would have reset the game. But the fact he didn't get the hexapod is not good.
I mean, Shock's not dead. He doesn't have even a ref being queued. I mean, if he had a ref down, he might be able to stabilize, but because Leaf's only got one ref. But
they are. I mean, I think he's very dead. Traveler late game, good luck.
He's got Traveler engines, so his ships are going to be quicker. But I mean, they can't really leave the base.
If he just didn't lose all them Venoms, man. I'm telling you, it would actually been a quite close game if he didn't lose them to 1 missile battery. That's crazy. I mean, did he get a spike back? He should just booby trap that spike. I mean, Leaf can teleport on top of that. Oh,
he's going to get it.
Yeah. I mean, Leaf is trolling a little bit, I would say. I don't know why he just didn't end the game. But it was that hexapod, he could have just ended the game, I think.
I think he's going for more packs now. I don't know. Like, he should just go for some...
Oh, stealth tank. I think his Shock goes like 10 stealth tanks here with mass Venoms. I think he might be alright, you know? I mean, Leaf is letting him live for some reason.
Yeah, I don't like this from Leaf because Shoktrepet's getting back into the... Or he's stabilizing. He's not back in the game, but he's stabilizing.
Yeah, he's stabilizing.
Leaf hasn't really done a lot in the last few minutes either. I mean, he's not out on the map with his hexapod. Oh, he's actually got another drone ship.
So he's just going to push with the drone ship.
This actually makes sense because he's got devs and the 2 packs. He can just push with shards.
Oh my god. Shock, why are you going chemical plant? 1 click's not going to matter. You see what I mean? It makes no sense to do this. One clicking him now while he has all of this money makes no sense. It just slowed you down. You could have got an epic out by the time you one click and muck about.
He's got
it's just not the time. He could have got. He's dead.
He's got cultists at this base as well. So if stealth tanks rock up, he can just basically steal them. And with the shards,
Yeah, well,
there,
he needs the stealth tanks. He needs the stealth tanks to kill all this air up here. And then he needs EMP on the hexapod. If he kills all this air, like, Leaf's pretty much got nothing, right? Because Leaf doesn't even have a war factory.
Where are the Venoms? Oh, they're not responding to that. So Leaf's going to move his drone ship pretty close. And once the shards come
down... He needs mass beams here. He needs to put anti-air down, loads of anti-air turrets down. And he needs mass beams. Does he have 2 MCV? He went 2 MCV. I don't mind the 2 MCV actually. Just EMP the storm and go in. EMP the storm and... There we go. Then EMP the anti-air. I mean, you sit the Venoms back maybe and just kill the cruisers' ships and level them up, right?
I don't know about
I don't mind this for Shock actually. 2 MCV?
I mean,
he needs another war factory. Mass beams.
He got the storm column, but the packs can just call in their own ion storm. He's got another one, never mind.
Yeah. That refinery in a bad position. It's going to go down.
Yeah, I mean, what's he going to do about these Devastators? He's got nothing to... He can send his Venoms in, but, I mean, they're going to be all destroyed.
Yeah, he needs stealth tank and beams. That's what he needed, but he's not really... Oh, if he EMP'd that drone ship and just aimed it down... Oh my god, he didn't. He just moved his infantry in as well. Attack move is not the one to do here. He's doing attack move, so they bugged out. I know that feeling. What's he going for? He's just giving all his infantry away. That made no sense. All his Venoms went down for one more ship and terrible defense from... Shock was actually in an okay position, GG, but terrible defense.
It was a clumsy push by Leaf, but it gets the job done at the end of the day.
If Shock just went beams, he could have used the ability on the Venoms and killed the air with the beams.
We are on Tournament Arena. This is where Shock wants to go, and in the northwest corner we have Masterleaf. He's 3-0 up in this best of 9. He's almost there already. And Shoktrepet will be in the southeast corner as Mock. He needs to do something. He needs to break this momentum. He needs to get something done.
Yeah, definitely. I would like to see beams from him. Like, I just love... I mean, you're 3-0 down. Just do something a bit wild now, just to try and get one back. You're not winning a full game by the looks of it. So I'd like to see 2 war refinery go down, and then a second war factory near the expansion field, and then a operations center. Go like 5 bikes, 5 buggies at the start, and then go straight into beams. I think that's a very powerful thing. I used to do that against Leaf on this map when he picked Traveler. Used to do pretty good against him, even against Technique. If he'd play like Nod or something, I'd still go beams to hold his attack. So it's just a perfect play. Your Mock, small map, beams, Traveler has a hard time stopping it.
Yeah, I mean, Tournament Arena is a map where you can lose very quickly because it's so small.
Leaf fought Shadow Team.
Oh, really? Shadow Teams? That's
look, Buzzer Hive near the power plant.
It's an unusual call. I mean, maybe because of the map pick, he was thinking it.
Yeah, maybe.
He's going to realise there's nothing there.
Yeah, he should start that Buzzer Hive. Maybe he's just waiting for Awaken to come in as well, but no Awaken this time, really. Skipped out on him.
Well, he delays the Raider buggy for a good 10 seconds there with that little run around. I like that.
Yeah. Leaf's refinery's late though. He's behind. Comes down. Oh, he even have to cancel his harvester and his war factory. He spent too much money. What did he spend money on?
I mean, if you haven't been hit by the shadows yet, you know they're not like... He should have sold it off a little while ago.
But Leaf's behind a harvester like by half, and Shock went buggy anyway, so how is he behind?
Well,
what happened here?
You got to remember, he built that $600 Buzzer Hive, and he kept it, which takes away from his starting cash. Means he stalls the harvester.
He kept it. Good point.
I mean, he played very safe there, but it doesn't pay off.
I really don't want to see a refinery come out from Shock, but I believe that's what it's going to be. I wanted to see something a bit better here. I
think Shock's just scared to play aggressive because, I mean, we've seen so far that That hasn't turned out very well for him.
Well, he's not done it correctly either. I'd like to see some proper aggression that actually... Oh, tier 2 from Leaf. Oh, I don't like that too much on this map.
He's going to do a Seeker descent push maybe, or with a lightning spike and repair drones.
You don't need the lightning spike for that. It just seems like a waste. Second war factory from Shock. That's all we need. If he puts down a barracks, I'm going to be pissed.
Well,
Okay,
Leaf is...
what, another power plant? 4 power plants? What?
He's already getting ready for the Seeker run-bys. Oh, sorry, not the Seeker, the descent run-bys, but I'm
Yeah.
not sure if they're actually
Barracks.
coming.
I know, Leaf's just going to go tier 3, I think.
Oh, can he say that? No, not quite.
No. What's the barracks for? Operations Center and beams, and he's in a good position. Operations Center. Okay, second war factory, mass beams, and he wins. That's a 100% correct counter to Leaf's play. He can one hit the Prodigy.
He's actually going beams, Bike.
Oh my god, he's actually doing something correct. Let's go. Oh no, not Tib Troopers though. You know he's not going. You can see he's gone tag. He scouted him, no?
Is he going to spam Tib Troopers with the Shrine? I'm not sure if that's...
Oh, MCV cell. Yeah, it's such an easy hold for it. It's so easy. This is such easy hold for Shock if he does it correctly.
I think Leaf's
beams.
Leaf's doing this because he's so far ahead. He's just going to try the cheese strat again because it doesn't really matter if it fails. I don't think.
Yeah.
But it could give him another quick win.
Aim down the Seekers. You have so many buggies. Aim him down. Go, go, go. This is terrible for Leaf so far. If he loses these Seekers, he's going to be in such a big trouble. Well, yeah, Leaf's in trouble.
3 of them go down.
If Shock loses this game, he's no way ever coming back. This is such an easy win.
He didn't get the legs upgrade.
Did you forget?
He sold off his tier 2.
Oh. Buggy's back. Buggy's back. Don't give the buggies for free. Buggy's back. What are you doing? It's just one cultist. It's not worth all the buggies. What the fuck?
Well, there you go. All of his buggies.
Oh. You can aim down the tech. It's quite... Oh, no. Why are we pushing? Why are we pushing? Defend. Defend. We're really far ahead. What are we doing?
Oh, he's bringing...
No.
He's bringing his MCV to Leaf.
Aim down the Prodigy. Oh, he gets the Prodigy, but he gets a cell.
Oh, it was so close.
He sold it.
Oh my god, he brought the MCV to Leaf. I don't...
This is such a big mistake. What is he doing?
I mean, he doesn't have supercharge.
I still think he can win. He can still maybe aim down the tech. If he aims down the tech, or if he gets that barracks,
that
if
barracks,
he stops that Prodigy coming out, oh, that's nice. Come on, Shock. Oh, I just want him to get one game. Oh, I think he's got it though. I think he's got it.
Got it, yeah.
There's no input. Where's the swarm for the rockets? Okay, aim down the tech.
He sold his tier 2.
Oh, did he sell it?
He sold it ages ago. That's why I was like sitting there.
Here we go. I told you, beams, bro. This is all we got to do against Traveller. There we go. Shock's going to pull one back. He's got that expansion down, all his harvesters. If he didn't sell that tier 2, he could have killed all the rockets. Nice. Now it's a series.
Again.
There we go. GG.
At the end of the day, I don't think Leaf is too fussed about that. I don't think he felt he would do well on that map, so that's why he did that strategy. You know, he's probably again not too concerned having such a lead already in this series. But
it's good to get a game back, though. You know what I mean? It feels.
And now Masterleaf takes us to tournament decision. This is his first time he gets to pick the map in the series. And speaking of Masterleaf, he is in the southwest side of tournament decision, sticking with the Yellow Traveller. In the northeast corner, we have Shoktrepet sticking with Red Mock. Same factions every single game so far. Bike Rush, can Shock continue to break the momentum?
The way he's playing, I'm going to say no, but I'm hopeful he can, because I want a close series. It's always fun when it's not super white from either player, but Leaf's map pick, if it's Leaf's map pick, he's got to feel good. He likes this map, and I've not actually seen Shock play on this map very often, so I don't know what his build order is going to be. He is Mock, so on this map, Mock's pretty good, yet again. But the size of the map also gives Leaf a lot of time, right? So we'll see. Well, hopefully he can maybe get another win in. We go for a closer series, but If I'm Shock, I'm going to War Factory here, and I'm getting ready for mass disintegrators with Seekers all over the place, or straight into tech, and getting my Redeemer out, getting my beams out and Venoms. That's what you kind of want to do.
He's gonna lose his engineer.
Oh, what's he doing? He's not even firing correctly, and
that's a dead Engie.
And that's a dead game most of the time as well, if I'm honest. That was terrible. Yet again, it was really, really bad. He focused the structure and didn't focus the buzzers, and he didn't split them. 3-4 buzzers should never kill a full awakened with a support on it. Never.
I mean, Leaf did use the building as cover, but yeah, Shock just didn't react properly to that situation.
Yeah, no, another thing, terrible. Just yet again, really, really bad from Shock, unfortunately.
He's going to be down 500
We'll see what he can do next. Yeah, and it's not just that either. He lost all his scouts, and he built extras. He built extra scouts to take it, and yeah, obviously. And he put his barracks in a front position, so he didn't actually grab his back spike for a while as well. So that was delayed. So it has a lot of issues when you lose just one engagement. One engagement is pretty important in this game, even if it doesn't look like it. It has ripple effects.
Well, Shock does have scouts in the south, but I mean, not that it's going to do a lot at the moment. But thankfully, there is no disintegrators coming, so he's not just going to die.
Yeah, I was looking for disintegrators on the map, and there's nothing. Yeah.
He's going to try to stall out the buggy scout again, and this is the thing: Masterleaf's just—it's not going to do much, but it gets in Shock's head that he has to keep microing that buggy around to try to clean it up, and it delays him. Masterleaf trying to cause a lot of fatigue on Shock.
Yeah, and Shock is really far behind. Oh no, he's going tech. Never mind. What is he? What is this? Why has he built Operations Center? I was saying his third refinery is really behind. That's what Operations Center, and it makes no sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, if you build an Operations Center now, it pretty much has to be for some type of vehicle or for tier 3, because if you just put it,
one click will do nothing. So
yeah, he's going tech, but yeah, that one click. I mean, Leaf's already pre-split. It's on a traveler player. Yeah, it's going to do bugger all.
That's a wrong build again. It's just not correct. And Leaf can just put a lightning spike down here and he wins the game, I think. If I am honest, like, doesn't have anything to stop this. 3 buggies, repair drones, and a lightning spike. Yeah.
Is he going to commit the repair drones though? No, I mean, they'd be just chain EMP.
Maybe. He's not microing that harvester, so... Oh, now he's finally going to micro it. Oh, yeah. Mark EMP, but still, I think repair drones... Oh, there we go. He does commit to it. Obelisk needs to come out. He needs to sell that tier 2 to get the Chem Warriors out.
Yeah, it's actually starting to do some damage now. 2 Scorp tanks there, but the repair drones just slightly too far away.
Yeah, the repair drones will be so annoying. It's just delay on the economy, right? Oh, he's going to lose a harvester, maybe. He needs to sell that turret and drop a EMP down. There we go.
Yeah, it's prime for EMP to get all those Seekers.
Oh,
huge!
Oh, wow, he just saves it, by the way, because of that EMP.
I can't believe Leaf just let his Seeker tank sit there in that EMP. Like, you should have known that was coming.
Down. Oh. He saves all his harvesters. But it was a very expensive defend.
I mean, at the end of the day, Leaf used 6 Seeker tanks and 2 support powers. Yeah. Like, it cost Leaf nothing.
Outposts as well.
Yeah.
On the right side to expand. Yeah, Shock's boned here. He's gonna why? He's gonna have a refinery ready. Watch. He has a he doesn't even need to put it down. That actually helps Leaf maybe because such a huge delay. And I mean, 2 refineries is fine. This makes no sense.
He actually put down a stasis chamber.
Yeah. Why are you packing your MCV when Mechapees are coming across the map? Needs Venoms as well to stop the Prodigy. Needs Beams to stop the Prodigy, and
he's got stealth tanks coming out.
Wow, what's gonna stop the Prodigy? That's what I wanna know. Prodigy's just gonna teleport over and take his MCV. Needs to sell the tier 4. I'm not sure why he's keeping it.
Yeah, it doesn't really have much use left now. I mean, you could Vapor Bomb Leaf, but I mean,
it's pointless.
Expensive.
Oh, there's stealth tank.
Oh, he found the stealth tank.
He just walked into him. He's not shooting either. He didn't shoot the heads. Yeah, game over.
He could have got away with that stealth, but he just kept stopping and he didn't give him enough orders.
absolutely no micro. I don't get it for myself here. It's just a build order as well. It's a really bad build order. He's against Traveler. Why are we going tech?
Yeah, I think
to Refinery.
I think you're right when you said he's playing like he's playing versus GDI.
Yeah. He's so dead, by the way. Prodigy takes the MCV. Storm goes down. GG.
Oh yeah, he gets in the building. He's got nothing going for him. This Venom's.
It's terrible build. Terrible. Absolutely terrible.
This is just not working versus Leaf.
I don't think it'll work against anyone. Not a single player. Not anyone that knows how to play Screen or Traveler at a decent level. Oh,
look at the resource graph. But Shock does get the pick of the map, and he will take us to Atacama Road. The Russian players seem to love this map. Haru picks it all the time, and so do the other guys. But in the north side, we're going to see Shoktrepet sticking with Bok, same factions, no shenanigans, and Masterleaf in the south side sticking with Traveler.
Yet again, good map for Traveler. I mean, easy to defend both sides. It's not a good map pick. You want to pick maps that are good for Mock. It is good for both factions, but that's not what you want when you're 4-1 down. You want to pick a map that hurts him. Like small town USA with mass beams would hurt Traveler. That's a very good build. That's another kind of thing I always do and a lot of other people do. Like you'd see Dry pick small town and go Mock. And these are the ways you beat Traveler on these, with Mock anyway. This map, it's just, he can't do a bike rush because Leaf will see it. He can't, 2 War Factories easier to hold if you can whack turrets down, and your Seekers don't have a far distance to go to either path of the Tiberium. Loses the Awakening against the buzzer there. And yeah, it doesn't make much sense to me, the map pick.
I mean,
Shock having one of those days by the looks of it.
This is one of these maps where you really need to scout 2 areas, because yes, there's 3 paths through the map, but the middle one connects to both the side ones, so you just need to scout left and right and you can see anything that's coming.
Yeah, bikes. Is this what you really want to do? I don't know. He needs to wait. He needs to wait the 40 seconds or 35 seconds or whatever it is for the Fog of War to go. Leaf's going to see it. He needs to wait. He needs to wait. He didn't wait. Oh my god, he doesn't know the timings on the Fog of War.
I mean, Leaf's already got a Seeker, and the thing is...
Yeah, easy to know.
Leaf's done this almost every single game where he has the Seekers at the start, and Shocks did it anyway. Like,
yeah,
he's ready.
He should know. Wait, does Shock only have 2 Harvesters?
He's got Awakened in his base. I'm not sure why.
3. Yeah, like, oh, that bike at the bottom is going to go down. Oh no, he's going to get away. 3 Harvesters only. Yikes.
And look at this. Leaf knows it's just these bikes. And he can just drive away from his harvest because he knows there's nothing else coming. He just needs to keep an eye on the bikes and he's fine.
Yeah, I mean, best bet is just all in now. With Shock. I don't think it's going to work, but I don't think anything's going to work anymore at this point. Nothing's working for him today. Apart from the beams. The one time he goes beams, he won. He just... Yet again, you could probably go beams again. Like, that's the power of Mock. Enlightenment beams, I swear. Like, not enough people did it. I never used to do it. But now I see the power of just beams and enlightenment and stuff. Because you kill everything, right? The Prodigy, you 1 hit if you aim onto it. You kill the Seekers in, like, 1 second if you have, like, 7 of them.
Yeah, beam cannon cheese can definitely be... Unless you see it coming, it can basically just kill you. Because
it ruins you.
And especially once they're in your building range, and of course they got artillery range, so they don't have to get close. They can just snipe a ref out or a war factory, and then all of a sudden you're really screwed.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing is, even if you see it coming and you think you have enough to stop it, and you go for it, and you don't quite have enough, you make 1 mistake, you die. Because you've overcommitted onto stopping it, and it slows you down. You can't go tech. You got to change your game plan on the slide. So yeah, I mean, Traveler shouldn't be beating Mock like this, so it's more of the player than the faction not doing the correct build orders here.
I mean, Leaf is all over this bike buggy right now. He's just blocking it. His units are in great positioning every single time, and Shock just can't find a way in.
I mean, yeah, it does slow him down, but Shock's only on 1 Harvester on his expansion. He's doing all of this on 1 War Factory. Yet again, not the correct thing to do, because if Traveler get ahead of you, it's pain. It's just, yeah, it's really hard to beat Traveler if they get tech and you don't have anything. That Seeker's also just gonna live, so this is all of his infantry for free. Doesn't even kill the buzzer hive.
Oh, he almost got that
he
Seeker.
lives. Yeah, that's just a mistake. He sells the buzzer hive in front of him.
I mean,
keeps the buzzer alive.
Leaf lost nothing in that fight, and Shock lost his infiltrated.
Yeah, bad for Shock.
Like,
didn't take any of the blue Tiberium while having the map dominance. Yet again, big mistake. Could have sent. He had 4 harvesters on that expansion. He probably could have sent 1 at this meantime.
It's getting to the point where Bike Buggy on this map's not going to work anymore.
Yeah, it's get when there's too many descents, they just wreck it. Yet again, his army's in a bad position. I know he's repairing it, but you just send the broken ones back. All of them.
I think Leaf was hoping to find blue tib harvesters there because he had those forces through the middle, but finding nothing, he just carries on forward and straight into these base defenses.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth the scout alone. He'll lose this, but he knows where the army is. He knows where the scout. He knows where that is. So that's good for Leaf, even though it doesn't look like it. It's pretty good for Leaf.
Kills a lot of infantry on the left side with the swarm.
Yeah. Where the buzzers. Leaf not paying attention. But Shock also not paying attention. Oh, he splits. He can just aim. Oh, actually, that was really bad from Leaf.
Yeah, no control.
Yeah, big mistake coming out from Leaf.
Could have killed a lot more there, but I mean, he's rolling with his build right now. All his economy is up and running, and I mean, only 3 harvesters on the expansion, but plenty of seekers and and he's getting blue tib, I guess. So there you go.
Has he touched the blue tib? Oh yeah, 1 harvester. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Tier 3's down.
Oh, there's an army on the top right, but Shock steals it, so that's nice for Shock. I mean, it's looking alright for Shock this game, but...
Ooh, phases that army. I think this is just to stall him as well.
Yeah, and he's going to bring the Prodigy over. He's just going to use the Prodigy and come over.
Loses a cultist.
With this, you send half of that bike buggy army to the bottom and keep him busy. You don't let him keep attacking. You see how Shoktrepet is reacting to only be defensive and not go out on the map? That's the issue as well. And he's building an outpost. He's just taking the piss because he has the map control. Like, outposts are not good. This should always die the majority of the time, but...
I mean, he's not even building anything with his drone, so he could have just moved it.
Yeah. Where's that Prodigy? It is somewhere. Prodigy's gonna, look, Prodigy's there. He's gonna jump in and snipe the tech. Ready? And game over.
Oh my god, yeah, the tech's right. That's not it's not in a defensible position.
No.
Why wasn't it way back, way at the back, like...
Well, he went second MCV, it might be good. He's not even gonna kill the Prodigies. Oh!
Teleports
okay, big
in
EMPs
tripods.
could go down. He could mind area control that MCV. I mean, if he EMP'd them tripods, he doesn't have phase. Yet again, Shock could kill 2 tripods.
Oh, he's going to get the other oh my god. He got the MCV.
Oh my god. The Venoms go past the Prodigy. What is going on? Look, there's 2 Venoms in the middle there. He's not going for that Prodigy.
He takes out the tier 3, then he takes out the second MCV. So even if the MCV lived, there was no tier 3 base push.
Shock is just not playing this at all, I think.
Is he going to save this tripod?
No. No, but it doesn't matter. The Prodigy's just sitting there. He has Venoms right there. He saw it 3 times. There is no anti-air down, but there will be now.
I think he's lost sight of it.
I think he's lost sight of the series, if I'm honest.
Whoa, he needs a plasma missile battery right now to teleport away. He gets a storm column. He can actually mind control the other Venom, and he gets it.
Yeah, he needs to send all the... He needs to just dive on the Prodigy with the buggies and the bikes on the tripod. But he does get the...
He gets it, but this tripod is just going to destroy everything. Like,
yeah, that ability is so good.
I think it's even better than stasis in most cases.
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yeah, it's so broken for how much it costs.
I mean, you do need tier 3 to get it though, so it's not some BS tier 1.5 ability. Yeah,
that's true. But you always go in tier 3 with screens. When do you not ever go tier 3? Like, you always have tier 3. So,
I mean,
but it's very cheap for what's ability.
He's only got 3 harvesters on his expo. He's not mining economically here. I mean, he's sending more harvesters to the blue, I guess, but hasn't harvested that much Tiberium.
Yeah, but even with the small little economy mistakes from Leaf, I don't think it's going to matter at all. I mean, Shock lost 2... Sorry, he lost the MCV and his tech to 1 Prodigy. He didn't even need to lose the second one. He had 2 Venoms sitting there, didn't kill the Prodigy. He did fly past it. I saw him fly past it, so he scouted it. wasn't paying attention, he could have EMP'd both of them tripods because FaZe just got used. And yeah, if he took both of them tripods, Leaf would be in a little bit of trouble, I think. Because Leaf doesn't actually have a lot if he took 2 of the tripods away.
The thing about Leaf is that he's got his Expo's already established. He's already got his Hexapod out now. He's getting that late game Trav going a lot. Oh, he loses the Prodigy again. That's unfortunate.
We are definitely going to see Leaf and Futurama in the finals here. He's not dropping this game. There's no way. Mock has nothing. And yet again, he's going infantry, but Leaf's going warships. He has a Hexapod. He can teleport the Hexapod on top and buy a lot of time.
He's actually going for a second
he shouldn't
drone.
Engage. Yeah, he shouldn't engage. Oh, has he? I don't.
Yeah. Double drone.
I don't like it. I mean, it's good, but go warships at this point, and then move the drone ship with one of your. Just teleport the drone ship with your Prodigy up the top, and there's not that many Venoms. There's only 3 of them.
You can just go shard launches with the double drone, and then the Devastators can't be touched.
Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's that as well. There we go. Now go warships. I mean, Shock has got expansion, has 4 spikes, so...
Oh yeah, that's unusual. Leaf should really have all the spikes, because I mean, he's got fast... I mean, I guess they both have fast NGs, don't they?
Yeah, but Leaf's going at it longer. But,
once he gets the Prodigy out, he's going to be going for it.
Today. I guess he is sick and not having one of these days today. It does happen, like you can't play perfect every day. Some series you just get absolutely wrecked and... You know, not much you can do about it. It happens in life, you know, you can't always win. He did a good job getting up to this far, but I just can't see him taking this game. So that will probably be his tournament life. Unless Leaf makes a big mistake, like, gives him a hero bike. That could be something. He could aim down that tech. He could have aimed down that tech by now. You see Shocker's so slow reaction time. That's a hero bike, by the way.
Takes the tip through the squad, and he should be shooting the infantry.
Shock, move your bike. It's a hero. Move it. He could have killed the tech, by the way. If he killed that, oh my god, if he killed that tech, Leaf would actually be in trouble, by the way.
He might lose. Oh, he has to phase his Hex.
No, yet again, Shock could have maybe won the game there. He threw it again. He had the hero bike, 5-10 bikes at the bottom. If he would have killed that tech, that phase would have never came out, and I think Leaf would have lost.
I mean, he's still got tripods, he's still got the Devastators, and there's nothing to really kill the Devastators.
I mean, he has that tripod and the EMPs. He could have killed him. Trust me, he would have killed everything there with EMPs. If the phase wasn't there, that would have been trouble for Leaf. He does have a hero bike, though, so those warships are not long for this world. He just needs to keep dropping the EMPs. I think Leaf's overcommitting here. Where's the hero bike? Where is it? Well, he needs to bring the... I think Leaf's throwing, actually. You know what?
He might be about to lose his Hex. His Hex is actually
EMP?
vulnerable. Where's the teleport? Oh my god.
I think Leaf just threw this game. Oh, the Prodigy. Prodigy takes the... he didn't take the hero bike.
There's an army on the right side.
Yeah, he takes it down.
What's he going to do about that?
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was like, maybe he's going to win, but... Never mind, Leaf's got this. Close, it was close.
It was closer than it needed to
be. Yeah, should have took out that tech with those bikes. Really, and then he would have dealt with that top army much better. He actually has the Redeemer. If that Redeemer was on the bottom here, there's no need for it to be up the top.
I mean, it's got nothing.
Again, mistake.
It's got nothing garrison. This Devastator warship has no health in its health bar, so I don't know why it's still alive.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see one there now. If that Redeemer was on the bottom right and he held those 2 tripods, he'd be in a good position. GG, 5-1. Mistakes from Shock is going to make him lose this. But yeah, Leaf did great this series. A few mistakes there and no, but yeah, pretty good.
In general, Leaf did really well. There was a few points of concern in some of those games, but nothing that's going to be too concerning, I think.